Next question, students, on your screen. A wholesaler buys a clock from manufacturer for rupees 4,000. Okay, can I say cost price of wholesaler is rupees 4,000? Yes. He marks the price of clock 25% above his cost price. Okay, so here we have smart wholesaler who is making the mark price, who is listing the price. और कैसे कर रहा है वो price को mark? The wholesaler here, he marks the price of clock 25% above his cost price. तो 4,000 में खरीदा तो प्लस वो करेगा 25% of 4,000 and that much he will give the mark price of the clock, and then he sells it to the retailer, okay, at 10% discount. Very smart. So now he's selling to the retailer at just 10% discount on the mark price. Then if the rate of GST is 18%, your total rate is 18%. So be careful while finding CGST and SGST. We'll divide this by 2. So 9% CGST, 9% SGST. We need to find the marked price which is tagged by the wholesaler. Solution: for wholesaler, cost price is straight away given as 4,000. Now I have copied this statement straight away from the question. Wholesaler marks the price of clock 25% above his cost price. ठीक है, तो mark price will be what? उसको पड़ा था cost price था 4,000, उसके ऊपर 25%. So 4,000 plus 25% of 4,000. So 4,000 plus 25 upon 100 into 4,000. 0 zeros cancels and it will be 4,000 plus 1,000. So marked price is 5,000. And students, here is our first answer. Answer of our first sub question. Mark price is rupees 5,000. But as we know that further in the question, they have asked us something about the GST of wholesaler. So to find the GST paid by the wholesaler to the government, we need to find the profit earned by the wholesaler. So students, let's continue with our wholesaler part first. Yes, we have something in front of you. Selling price of wholesaler. Can we find selling price of wholesaler? Yes, it was given to me in the question that he is selling to the retailer at 10% discount. And of course, discount is always on the marked price. So 10% discount on marked price. So 10% discount, मतलब 10% नहीं भरना है. So out of 100, if I minus 10, can I say 90% भरना है? Yes. So 90% of 5,000 needs to be paid by the retailer. Okay, this 5,000 is the mark price. So 90 upon 100 into 5,000. 100 ka 0 0 0 0 cancels and answer is 4,500. This 4,500 is the selling price of wholesaler when he sells to the retailer. Students, if you remember, it was given to us the cost price of wholesaler. Yes. See, I'll show you on the screen. See on the screen. The first thing, cost price of clock for the wholesaler is 4,000. So now I found out selling price. I already had cost price. Can I find the profit? Yes. Profit earned by wholesaler is 4,500 selling price minus 4,000 cost price, which is 500. And moment you get the profit of wholesaler, you can easily find GST. Finding CGST first. CGST deposited by wholesaler. It's 9% of the profit, 500, which comes to rupees 45, and same will be SGST. SGST deposited by wholesaler, same 9% of profit, 500, which comes to 45. So total GST deposited by wholesaler comes to 45 plus 45, 90. Always we calculate CGST, SGST, and total GST every time. Fine, students. Now, I want you all to see the question once again. I'm taking you all to the original question. See students, the first sub question, the marked price, we got the answer 5,000 rupees. Students, see the third sub question. Please see the third sub question. The GST paid by the wholesaler. Here it is given as total GST. So can I say we just now we found out? Yes, we found out. So we also completed the third sub question. Now the second sub question we need to answer. The retailer's cost price inclusive of tax. This is very important students. Don't misinterpret it that हमको रिटेलर का प्राइस कॉस्ट प्राइस तो ढूंढना है. इंक्लूसिव ऑफ टैक्स का मतलब ये नहीं होता है कि जीएसटी पेड बाय द रिटेलर. I explained you this in the previous question also. I recommend that you please watch my previous question also. यहाँ पे इंक्लूसिव ऑफ टैक्स मतलब यहाँ पे जीएसटी की बात नहीं हो रही है. यहाँ पे वो टैक्स की बात हो रही है जो रिटेलर पे करेगा अपने ऊपर के लेवल वाले को. दैट इज द होलसेलर इन दिस क्वेश्चन. जीएसटी तो वो होता है जो पर्सन डायरेक्टली पेज टू द गवर्नमेंट. ओके, so here we need to find the retailer's cost price inclusive of tax. So here this is a normal tax which will be calculated on 18% rate, and that we will multiply with the selling price of the wholesaler, जितने में wholesaler उसको बेच रहा है. So please see the solution. For retailer, cost price of retailer will be what? Of course, selling price of wholesaler. ठीक है. Now what is the selling price of wholesaler? We already saw in the previous slide. He gave him some 10% discount. So it came up to rupees 4,500. Now tax paid by the retailer to wholesaler will be 18% of his selling price. That is the price at which the wholesaler is selling to him. Understanding 4,500. 18 upon 100 into 4,500 comes to 810. So total retailer cost price inclusive of tax is 4,500 plus 810 coming to rupees 5,310. Okay students, hope you understood this question. Students, we have another very good sum, and from here onwards students will be having all the typical problems, all the problems which are not very straightforward. From here onwards, there will be 3 or 4 sums which I'll consider as very simple as always, but they are typical problems. A retailer sells a granite block for rupees 40,000. Okay? Reading up till here, can I say selling price of retailer is rupees 40,000? And of course, जब कभी ऐसा दिया होता है तो वो फिगर excluding the tax होता है, टैक्स को इंक्लूड करके नहीं होता है. And the GST charged is 12%. Okay. If the retailer pays a GST of rupees 960 to the government, here they have mentioned the first time we are reading such type of statements that GST भरा है रिटेलर ने, और कितना भरा है वो क्वेश्चन में दे दिया है, rupees 960 to the government. Okay. Find the price paid by the retailer for the article inclusive of tax. इसका मतलब क्या? Find the price paid by the retailer for the article inclusive of tax. इसका मतलब ये होता है कि जब रिटेलर ने ये आर्टिकल को खरीदा था, फॉर एग्जाम्पल let's take an assumption that retailer ने खरीदा होलसेलर से. It's not given in the question. तो जब उसने खरीदा था तो उसने कितना पैसा दिया, टोटल पैसा कितना दिया होलसेलर को. Okay, and in just the previous question I told you, see I'm marking it with my cursor, that inclusive of tax, and this tax is not the GST. Okay, this tax is not the GST. This is the normal tax which he will pay to the person, for example wholesaler, based on his selling price. Okay, so what all things are given here? Retailer का selling price rupees 40,000, और ये भी बताया है कि उसने GST कितना भरा गवर्नमेंट को, rupees 960. पूछा है कि अपने ऊपर वाले बंदे से, रिटेलर ने अपने एक बंदा ऊपर, फॉर एग्जांपल होलसेलर, say at what price he purchased and inclusive of tax. Okay, students, the biggest data given to us in this question is the GST. यहाँ दे दिया है that GST paid by the retailer is nothing but rupees 960, and I'm shouting since the first lecture in this chapter that on what we consider GST, on what we calculate GST. Say yes, we calculate GST on profit. So can I say, students, first thing I need to get is the profit earned by the retailer. Okay, now students, मुझे बताओ profit कैसे मिलती है. See the chain, I'm backtracking the sum. I have GST with me, so can I say GST is calculated on profit? So tell me on what profit is calculated. You will say, sir, selling price minus cost price is profit. Yes, amazing. So can I say we already have selling price? यहाँ पे लिखा है rupees 40,000 में retailer sells. Can I say I just need the cost price? Yes. So see the first step in my solution. Let the cost price of retailer be rupees X. And I'll repeat once again that ये rupees X में जो कि हम consider कर रहे हैं cost price of retailer. Suppose he's purchasing from wholesaler. So this cost price X is not inclusive of tax. It's exclusive of tax. Okay. So solution is in front of you. Selling price of granite is given as 40,000. So let's find the profit. Profit is selling price minus cost price. We are finding profit because GST हमेशा calculate होता है profit पे. Although यहाँ पे GST दिया है. Profit earned by retailer is selling price minus cost price, 40,000 minus X within a box and a rupees. Students, see here. Now formula for finding GST deposited by wholesaler, retailer, shopkeeper, which are the middle persons of the chain, is GST deposited is rate of GST multiplied by profit earned. So students, hope you understood कि profit हमने क्यों ढूंढा. Profit हमने क्यों ढूंढा? Because see, this 40,000 minus X will be substituted at the place of profit earned. Okay, and GST deposited ये हमको already दिया है question के अंदर, और rate of GST भी दिया है. तो इससे क्या हो जाएगा? इससे हमको ये profit earned, when I will substitute inside, I'll get the value of unknown X, which is my cost price. Okay, so let's proceed further now. See, I'm just applying the formula that GST deposited by retailer is nothing but rate of GST multiplied by profit earned by the retailer. So now GST deposited, it's given in the question as rupees 960. So I just substituted it. Then 12% I wrote as 12 upon 100. Profit earned by retailer is 40,000 minus X. 100 will be multiplied with 960. So this will be 960 multiplied by 100. Never multiply it and write. It will ease your calculation. Just write 960 multiplied by 100. Then the 12 comes down. So 960 multiplied by 100 upon 12. 40,000 minus X is here as it is. Cancelling with 2, 6 are 480s are. Then 6 ones are 80s are. I'm left with 8,000 here. Minus X comes here, so becomes plus X, and my answer is 32,000. Students, this is the pure cost price of the retailer when he purchased, for example, from wholesaler. But as I told you, this is not inclusive of tax. In the question, they asked you the total price paid by retailer inclusive of tax. So that means we need to find the tax paid by him also. So how to find that? Now tax paid by retailer is the rate given in the question of the selling price of wholesaler who sold to the retailer. So 32,000 here. So it came to be 3,840. Understood, students? This much tax the retailer paid to the person from whom he purchased. So now I just need to add these two figures, 32,000 with this. Okay, students. So total price paid by the retailer inclusive of tax is 35,840. Hope you all are understanding. Please pause the video and do it. Let's proceed further. Another important, a good sum. As I told you, all sums are typical now. Ayush purchased a computer for rupees 28,320, which included 20% discount on the list price and 18% tax under GST. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Can I say there are two things or two operations mentioned here? आयुष ने परचेज किया कंप्यूटर 28,320 में, बट ये 28,320 में there are two aspects. One aspect is about the discount and another aspect is the 18% tax. और ये दोनों aspects are combined, are calculated, and the final amount Ayush paid just rupees 28,320. Find the list price of the computer. To explain this sum in much detail, I have a flow chart in front of you. This question of Ayush deals with a computer. Can I say computer must be having a marked price? Okay. Then it is given to us कि 20% डिस्काउंट मिला आयुष को, तो ये जो भी मार्क्ड प्राइस होगा उससे 20% डिडक्ट हुआ होगा. So discount to be deducted, which is 20%. So let's consider के वो जो ओरिजिनल मार्क प्राइस होगा कंप्यूटर का, जो हमें फाइंड करना है, जिसको लिस्ट प्राइस बोलते हैं, उससे 20% डिस्काउंट हो गया. Okay, first transaction, first stage done. Then the price which we receive after deducting the discount is called as selling price. Okay, and then at that selling price, tax will be calculated. How much tax? 18%. It's given in the question. So now अब 18% tax भी calculate हो गया selling price पे, and that tax is added to the selling price. Okay, selling price plus tax, and the total amount which Ayush paid is given to us in the question as 28,320. So now you tell me, students, how to start with the sum. हमेशा backtrack your sum. We are here. See my cursor. 28,320. ये कहां से आया? This we got when we have selling price and tax. So to get this, we should have tax and we should also have selling price. Can I say tax? We always find on selling price. So tax is dependent on selling price. But can I say selling price can be obtained when we deduct the discount? And we have 20% discount to be deducted. But it's a rule that discount is always deducted on the mark price. So let's move further, or I'll say let's move behind, and then we reached at the mark price. So that means, students, we cannot proceed in this question until and unless we assume something as mark price. And fortunately, in this question, mark price is only asked to us. Understood, students? So let's see the question. The first line, let the list price of computer be rupees X. Okay, now I'll be moving just with respect to that flow chart. Mark price mil gaya. We have considered as X, list price as X. Now we will deduct the discount. Okay, so see this, discounted price paid by Ayush after deducting 20% discount is how much? See, 20% discount दिया है, मतलब 20% नहीं देना है 100 में से, तो कितना देना है? 100 minus 20. So you will get 80%, which you need to pay. So this is a smart way of calculating discount. So 80% Ayush needs to pay. Of what? Of course, of the mark price. Discounts are always calculated on mark price. So 80% of X. So can I say this will be the cost price of Ayush? Yeah, actually, it's very obvious that this cost price is exclusive of tax. इसमें tax included नहीं होता है. So 80 upon 100 of means multiply and X. So it comes to 80x upon 100. Yes, I can reduce it, but I will not reduce it. It's advisable to keep 100 in the denominator. Okay, can I say, students, see the cursor? This is my, not my, I will say cost price of Ayush. Okay, exclusive of tax. Now can I say we need to find the tax, and tax is how much? Tax is always calculated on the selling price, that is the discounted price. So 18% of his cost price. Okay, when I say tax is calculated on selling price, so selling price of the shopkeeper, here it is the cost price of Ayush. Okay, so 18 upon 100 multiplied by this cost price, 80x upon 100. Okay, you can proceed with the calculation in your manner, in your style, but I have cancelled only 1 over here, and I have kept deliberately this 1000 intact in the denominator. So 18 8s is 144 x upon 1000. So students, what is this? This is the tax to be paid by Ayush. If I add this cost price with the tax, I'll get the total money to be paid by Ayush inclusive of tax. And students, that money is given to us, 28,320. Yes. So let's proceed further. See this. Total price inclusive of tax paid by Ayush is nothing but cost price plus tax paid. See the cloud. This is 28,320. I copied here from the question. Cost price, I copied it from the previous slide. Tax paid, I copied it from the previous slide. Having common denominator 1000 here, 800x plus 144x here. Okay, this 1000 will be multiplied with 28,320. Don't multiply it, just keep it like this only, that just write like this, multiply with 1000. 800 plus 144 is 944x. Now you can do the calculation in your style. You can pause the screen. Okay, then once again I cancelled it with 2. 2 5s are 10, 9s are 18, and here 2 1770s are. Okay, and then see this 59 3s are is 177. So 59 1s are 59 30s are. 30 multiplied by 1000 is 30,000. So students, the list price of the computer, that is the mark price or printed price, is equal to X is equal to rupees 30,000. Okay students, now let's proceed further to the next question. All of you on the screen. This is very interesting question, students, very interesting, and I'll say we all follow this logic whenever we go for the shopping. The price of an article is rupees 4,410 inclusive of GST. At the rate of 5% on its listed price. Once again, student, I will say, if I go to a shop, okay, so total money which I need to pay from my pocket, which includes the basic cost price, which includes the tax, is nothing but rupees 4,410. Okay, and how much rate of tax here? It has 5%. Okay, students, here the word listed price is very important. ये क्या highlight करता है? Understand this logic. Once again, I am reading the question. The price of an article is rupees 4,410 inclusive of GST. मतलब ये 4410 में cost price भी आता है, basic cost price और tax. कस्टमर का बेसिक कॉस्ट प्राइस और टैक्स दोनों आता है. ओके, और इन अदर वर्ड्स शॉपकीपर का सेलिंग प्राइस और टैक्स चार्ज्ड बाय हिम दोनों आता है. बट यहाँ पे एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कुछ लिखा है, एट द रेट ऑफ 5%. ओके, द रेट ऑफ टैक्स इज 5% ऑन इट्स लिस्टेड प्राइस. ऑन इट्स लिस्टेड प्राइस मतलब जो टैक्स कैलकुलेट हुआ है ना, ये 4410 का फिगर लाने के लिए, वो टैक्स कैलकुलेट हुआ है लिस्टेड प्राइस पे। मतलब क्या? इट मींस दैट शॉपकीपर हैज नॉट गिवन एनी डिस्काउंट टू द कस्टमर। तो जो मार्क्ड प्राइस, जो लिस्टेड प्राइस था ऑब्जेक्ट का, वही प्राइस became the selling price, and on that price, on that listed price, the tax has been calculated. Over here I'll stop. I'm not reading further. Afterwards I'll read. Let's proceed to the sum by just merely reading these two lines. Okay. Price inclusive of GST at the rate of 5% on listed price LP is rupees 4,410 given to us. ठीक है? Okay, can I say ये 4,410 में क्या क्या आ गया? What came? इसके अंदर दोनों चीज आ गई, the basic selling price of the dealer or shopkeeper and the tax. Okay, and it's very clear that there is no discount given to the customer because it is clearly mentioned that tax is calculated on the listed price. अगर discount दिया होता तो लिखा होता कि tax is calculated on the discounted price. So in our case, our selling price, not our selling price, the selling price of shopkeeper is same as the list price. Okay. It is asked to us in the first sub question, what is the list price of the article? Let the list price of article be rupees X. Okay. Students, sum is very simple. Can I say therefore total price inclusive of tax by the customer? Total price कितना भरेगा customer? Total price कितना भरेगा? Selling price plus the tax. Okay, selling price plus the tax. But in our case, as we know, selling price is nothing but the list price. Okay, and we have supposed it as X. So selling price की जगह पे आएगा X plus the tax. तो tax कैसे calculate करते हैं? Tax is the rate of tax multiplied by selling price of shopkeeper. Here the rate is given as 5%. So 5% of selling price, which is X in our case, the marked price or list price. Okay, great. Now please see on the screen. Total price paid by the customer is given to me as 4,410. I just copied it. X as it is copied, plus as it is copied, plus 5% ko I can write 5 upon 100. Of means multiply, X as it is X copied. So this became 100X plus 5X, and the common denominator 100. This 100 will be multiplied on the left hand side top, right, like this, and this became 105X, and so on. You can do the calculation and you'll get 4,200. So this 4,200 is the X, that is the list price, marked price of the good. Understood? So here we finish with our first case. Now I'll take you back again to the question which I haven't read up till now. See this, students, a very important story. A customer asked the dealer for a discount on the listed price. I just calculated it. So अब customer क्या बोल रहा है कि give me discount on the listed price so that after charging GST, कि उसके ऊपर जब आप चार्ज करोगे ना GST discounted price पे, तो selling price will be same as the listed price. यहाँ पे the word selling price means total पैसा जो customer के pocket से जाएगा, total पैसा inclusive of tax should be same as listed price. मतलब 4,200. सुनो, please सुनो. As we got to know कि marked price, listed price कितना है? Listed price 4,200. Customer बोल रहा है अंकल प्लीज गिव मी डिस्काउंट. वो भी इतना डिस्काउंट दो कि डिस्काउंट डिडक्ट करने के बाद 4,200 में से डिस्काउंट डिडक्ट करने के बाद जो डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस मिलेगा उसके ऊपर आप टैक्स चार्ज करोगे. ओके अंकल. सो वो टैक्स चार्ज करने के बाद टैक्स को डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस के साथ ऐड करने के बाद मुझे कुल मिला के मेरी पॉकेट से देना पड़े the original listed price, which is 4,200. 200. See, so smart the customer is. Let's see the solution. So from the list price, first we minus discount, then we get discounted price, which we also call it as selling price. Then in that price we add a tax at the rate of 5%, and then after adding we get total price inclusive of tax. But the smart customer is saying कि uncle ये जो total price inclusive of tax है ना, ये क्या होना चाहिए, ये मेरा ओरिजिनल लिस्ट प्राइस होना चाहिए. मतलब मैं टोटल प्राइस कुल मिला के ये सब हिसाब किताब करके डिस्काउंट का टैक्स को ऐड करने के बाद आई विल जस्ट पे 4,200 the original list price. But customer insists to give that much discount so that this amount becomes our list price 4,200. So here the question will be, how much discount should shopkeeper give to the customer so that the total money coming out of the pocket of customer should be nothing but rupees 4,200. Yes, so everything now lies on the discount. So students, as we need to find the discount, so here I'm supposing something here. See on the screen, please. Let the discount given by shopkeeper be rupees Y. Why I'm considering this alphabet Y? Because X we already took in the previous case. That's the only reason. Therefore, cost price of article for the customer is nothing but 4,200 minus Y, because Y is the discount given by shopkeeper. I always say that this cost price of article is exclusive of tax. As per the negotiation of the customer, customer told that uncle, I will just pay you the list price, which is the 4,200. So which includes the discounted price, cost price after the discount of Y, and the tax on it. Substituting the values, cost price after the discount, that is the discounted price is 4,200 minus Y, plus 5% of tax on the selling price of shopkeeper, or I will say the discounted price 4,200 minus Y, and this as it is copied. The best way is to multiply this 5 upon 100 inside this. See the arrows. It's just the calculation, students, now left. You can pause the video and you can proceed. So over here 4,200 minus 5 Y plus 5 multiplied by 4,200 upon 100 minus 5 into Y upon 100 is equal to 4,200. Then I'll take all the Y's on the right hand side because I need to get the value of Y. So minus Y and this minus 5Y upon 100, which I highlighted with the red boxes, I'll transfer on right hand side so they both becomes plus. And this 4,200, please see my cursor, will come on the left hand side and it will become minus. Okay, so it will become 4,200 plus 210. From where this 210 came, 5 into 42 minus 4,200. 4,200 in plus and minus gets cancelled. Only 210 left over here, and there is nothing below this Y. So I'll take 1 and then I'll multiply 100 in numerator as well as denominator. So common denominator 100, 5Y plus 100Y over here and 210 over here. Then 100 will be multiplied with 210. There will be cancellation, 1s are 2s are, so Y is equal to rupees 200. That means shopkeeper needs to give discount of rupees Y, which is rupees 200. Thank you, students.